Hi everybody, this is Dan, owner of Dan the Shoe Man Shoe Shop in Podorthic Center. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you for entrusting your patience to us. We look forward to working with you in the future even more. And again, just saying thank you for all you've done for us and what we can do for your patients. Let me give you a little bit of history about our shoe shop. I started over 13 years ago, and it was all to have a traditional sit and fit shoe store in the Charlotte market. I noticed that there was a gap in that there one didn't exist, and so I opened up originally under the name SAS Shoes, and one of our first brands that we ever carried was SAS, of course. And if you know anything about SAS, they're known for all their size and widths, making just a super high quality shoe that most of them are actually diabetically and pedorthically approved. And so we started here, and we've always stuck with the whole sit and fit tradition, where we sit down with the customer. We have the customer explain to us exactly what they have the need for the shoes, if they have health conditions, what other things are going to happen. Then we actually sit there and work with the Brannock device, with our scanning device, which is over here in the corner, and we make sure we get the right fit for them. But we also want to make sure we get the right shoe. And so over time, we discovered that we needed to expand our shoe horizon. So we started to add other brands. We added brands like Drew. Now this particular shoe called the Miller is a great men's shoe, very attractive, very beefy, so it'll hold even the biggest men, goes up to size 6E, and it actually has the laces, so we can actually lace it around them for stability. But the other thing is, for our older consumers that have trouble lacing, it actually has a double zipper. And so as a result, they can slip in easily, zipper it up, and you have a very nice, snug, and secure shoe. We've also brought in some sandals. You know, we're not necessarily always pushing for the sandals, but those customers that have to wear orthotics, and one of the reasons I know you send people to us is because of the orthotic needs that you have of our customers. Well, we actually have lines of sandals that have removable footbeds. And so they can actually put their orthotic, and we'll put the Velcro here, and they can actually put their orthotic right in the sandal and wear a sandal. Because not everybody, believe it or not, wants to wear an athletic shoe every day. A lot of them want to wear shoes, or they want to wear sandals. And so we have a whole list of shoes that they can wear, and we have a whole bunch of sandals they can wear. We've also expanded into, some step-ins. I know it's all the rage, and it might not be your favorite thing, but we made sure we went with Kizik, because Kizik actually laces up. They have a strong, firm steel cage, great counters, and then this rebound foam is good for a lot of the foot ailments that you'll send our way. And the last thing I'll tell you is, this is our actually Hoka on steroids. This may not be a brand you actually ever heard of. It's called Accelero. It's made by a Swiss podiatrist, but you can sit here and see that it actually has the soft foam cushioning. It has the guardrails on it from a medial and lateral, strong counter, that natural walking contours to it, and it also has the plating system inside to make sure when people walk they have the proper gait, but it has flexibility. So it's a great shoe for a lot of your customers. And again, just like all of these, they come in sizes and widths. The other thing I want to make sure you guys understand is, we thought it was a natural extension for us to actually bring in Rob and sit there and look at the Podorthic Center and say, how do we add to the foot health that we're already promoting in the store? And that's where Rob came along. And so that's where we put the Podorthic Center in place. And so over here is what we call the Rob Mahal. This is where he does all his great work and builds his orthotics, along with the lab that we built in back. And then the other and last thing I want to make sure you guys know is, we certainly take seriously the trust that you've given to us. But the other thing is, we have shoes, and I'll take you in a little walk. When your customers come here, we're going to put shoes on their feet so they can try them firsthand. And so if you look back into our little room here, back into the back corners of it, you're going to see lots of shoes. We have over 6,000 pairs of shoes. So again, thank you, and we look forward to working with you in the future.